The 4.5 teaser didn't really do a good job explaining on how Chiori's kit really works, and I'm here to really give you my theories, my speculations, my hopes, and my thoughts, my overall thoughts, why I think it's bad, why I think it's good. We're gonna get into it all in this spicy video. Please watch it until the end, of course. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and follow my Twitch, as I'm gonna be going live pretty much every day as soon as I get my fucking holiday up, as soon as I get some followers up, get in there. Without another word shit dicks, let's get into the video. Chiori was originally speculated to be a 4-star character, but for some reason now they made her a 5-star character. Do I think this is a bad change? No. Why do I think this is not a bad change? If you look in terms of Geo supports, we have the 4-star one, Goro, which does everything he needs to do as a fucking Geo support. The more Geos you have in your team, the more he buffs. That's how it works, that's how simple he is. And he gets stronger with his 6th constellation, which really isn't that hard to get. Now, since we already have that 4-star variant, if Chiori was a 4-star, everyone would just compare it to Goro on release, which wouldn't really be nice at all. So that's why I think they made her a 5-star, so they could make her a bit stronger and just give her more than what Goro already gives. Because if Goro is already stronger, why would people really want Chiori? It would make no sense, considering the fact her playstyle really signifies that she is a Geo buffer, or at least she gets buffed by other Geo characters in the team. Now, if we look at the other support for Geo, we have Albedo, and Albedo really doesn't count that much in my opinion, because he doesn't really provide much, and he's only really there to provide some off-field damage and to fill that extra slot in on your Geo team if you need it, which doesn't really count in my opinion. So Chiori is filling the role of a 5-star Geo buffer, which does not exist fully and properly yet, but she's going to be a dedicated support to Geo characters, which I'm extremely excited about. Let's talk about something almost all Geo 5-stars have in common, including the Traveler. Almost all of them have Geo constructs. Geo constructs are these things that it can be placed and be seen on the field instead of a normal ability which just is used as an effect, and it disappears. You can't move into it, you can't interact with it, you can't climb on top of it like you can with everything else. So Geo constructs are like the Geo Traveler's Pillar, Zhongli's Pillar, Albedo's Flower, Ito's Ushi, stuff like that. Now, why do I mention this? Chiori's elemental skill summons this dull thing that from my knowledge does these coordinated attacks that look like a scissor being cut or something like that. And with the gameplay shown, it seems like the more of these that there are, the more of these lines that appear, the more of these coordinated attacks appear. So my prediction for this, that each one of these coordinated attacks provides a buff for the active character or for the whole party. Now, why I think this will be perfect, and why this would fit Chiori's playstyle perfectly, is because she's played with Geo 5-stars or Geo characters. All these Geo characters have constructs, and with her passive, every construct you get, another doll spawns in, which means more coordinated attacks. It is not said how these coordinated attacks really do, but I'm presuming that it buffs, and it's based on a stack, so the more you hit, the more buffs you get. So if you have a lot of constructs, you're going to get a lot of buffs, and that means, what that really means is that you're going to want to play her in Geo exclusive teams, because a Geo construct means obviously another doll, which means more coordinated attacks. Are you following me here? Thank you. Fucking dickhead, my nose is blocked. Don't you comment about me sounding like a fucking dickhead. Now, I do think Chiori's going to be a huge character. Why? Obviously because she's going to buff pretty much every single Geo, and she's going to have an interaction with almost every single Geo, including Ito, including Zhongli, including Albedo, including just every Geo 5-star. It's just that good. Now sure, these coordinated attacks could just be Chiori getting a buff personally by herself. She's not buffing everyone else. She's just buffing herself and nobody else. That could be it. And if that is the case, I'm pretty disappointed, because I really wish there was more a dedicated support for Ito, as he's running alongside her in that fucking manner. Now, obviously, we've talked about her elemental skill. Let's talk about the rest of her kit. But before we do that, there's one part of her elemental skill which I really am confused about, and I'm really interested to see how it works. Her E has a similar teleport like Alhaitham and Keqing, but the difference is when she's in the air, she can switch characters to swap back down, and that is huge. We have never in the history of Genshin Impact could you do that mid-air, and that means obviously that's going to be a part of her playstyle. Something to do with plunging is going to be a part of her playstyle. And I don't know if I like this plunge meta, but it could work. But I don't really see any Geo characters right now where this would be extremely prominent. But obviously we'll have to see when she drops, and when she does drop, I'm going to make a video on it. Maybe 2, maybe 3, we'll see. All jokes aside, come on, lad. I mean, she looks goated. Her animations look goated. She just looks like a fun character to play. And honestly, I'm tempted to pull, and I probably might pull for her or Ito, since I am literally like got 30 wishes saved with 60 pity. Like, come on, it's not that easy to save. I think Chiori's gonna be fucking huge. I love her playstyle. The 2 swords and everything is so good to see. It looks so smooth and looks so unique compared to other characters. I really hope that, you know, we're gonna get something better. And I really hope those coordinated attacks aren't just her personal damage boost, because I don't really see a world where she would only buff herself through those. And I'm pretty sure other characters can trigger it off field, so that probably means that yes, indeed, she will get buffs, and the rest of your party will probably get buffs, or at least the active character is gonna get a buff based on those coordinated attacks hit. And that is, my friend, a solid 5-star character. But geo support needed to clear Abyss, because obviously, realistically, it is not easy to clear Abyss with geo sometimes, since it really is the worst element in the whole game. And if you try to deny that, if you try to say, oh well, this, no, it's not. It's really not the best. It's really not good. I'm sorry to break it to you, mate. And I wish it was, because I love the style of Chiori. I love Ito. My block nose makes it sound like I'm about to fucking tear up like a fucking baby, bro. Fuck off. And I really have high hopes for 4.5. Even though there's not really that much to be excited to about the update other than Chiori, I feel like Chiori has to pull the weight of the whole update in order for it to be memorable. Because 4.5 doesn't really have that much content that's really going to come in, as every update is without an Archon quest. You got your event and your side events, and that's really it. I'm still very excited, and I still hope everyone has a fun time in this update. And I hope you all stick around to me and my channel, and stick around to the game. Because obviously I'm not here to drive people away from the game, even if it gets in a bad state. Because we've had our bad times with genshin. And I'm here to cover those, and I'm here to make fun of it. So if you enjoyed any part of this video, please show some love. Like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitch. And of course, thank you for listening to me up. And I'm gonna go.